Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is snatch day. We've been starting out our Wednesdays with a little bit of mobility work, whether it be some tempo overhead squats, and now we're getting into some Sotts Press, okay? So we're warming up. This is to really dial in your mobility for the overhead position. For the Sotts Press, the bar is gonna start on your back. You're gonna move your hands out to your snatch grip, okay? From here, we're gonna sit down to the bottom of the squat. You wanna use your upper back to lift your chest up, elbows tuck under the bar, and you're pressing the bar straight over your head into your overhead squat position. Lower it back and press it up. Really waking up the low traps. Okay, this is a tough move. So if you need to use a PVC pipe or a training bar, go for it. If you're proficient at this movement, maybe work up in weight, or maybe just see if you can bring your hands in more narrow, okay? Really use this as a mobility test and a warm up more than a strength piece. From there, we're gonna go into some snatches. Okay, so your shoulders are gonna be super warm for this. Ideally, we're going for a full snatch, meaning starts at mid-shin and you catch in a full overhead squat. But if you're new to this or your mobility is a little bit limited, you can do the power snatch and then work on your overhead squat from there. So let's take a look at the full movement. I'm gonna start out by grabbing my hook grip, which means my thumbs are around the bar and my fingers are around my thumbs, okay? The bar is gonna start at mid-shin. I'm gonna reach my head up to the ceiling as much as possible. As I stand, I'm gonna drive my knees out and back. Once I'm above the knee, my shoulders are still gonna be over the bar as much as possible. I'll stand it all the way up to this high hang position where my chest is vertical and my knees are still slightly bent. That way I can jump from here and pull myself down into that overhead squat position, okay? So the first pull to the knee should be patient, and then we're gonna go fast. And we're gonna pull ourselves down under the bar, all right? So think patient, fast, and under the bar. Cool? All right, snatching, super technical. You got it. Ask your coach lots of questions if you need to. Our conditioning today, we're gonna have some wall walks, super fun, sandbag carries, and some rowing, okay? So let's take a look at the wall walks really fast. This movement is gonna start laying down on the ground, feet up against the wall. You're gonna start out with a push-up. You're gonna take a really big step up the wall, get both feet up, and then try and walk yourself in, ideally until your nose and toes are touching the wall. Maintain a nice hollow handstand position. Walk yourself all the way back down to the ground. Now, if this is new for you, just go as high as you're comfortable with. Maybe that's just stepping your feet up on the wall and then stepping back down, which is fine. One of my other favorite scaling options for this is a pike to hollow walkout. So if you have a bench or a box, you can start in a plank position, walk yourself in until your hips are up over your shoulders, and then walk yourself back to that plank position, okay? So building a little bit of endurance, but in a little bit more manageable position, cool? After that, we're gonna pick up our sandbag and you're gonna carry it for 100 meters. You can carry it any way you want, okay? You can hug it, you can throw it over your shoulder, you can put it on your back, or there are handles, which would make this easier. Whatever you wanna do is fine. Once you get back in, you're gonna do a little bit of rowing. Go through that a few times, it's gonna be a good day.